Hey guys, I don't know if I'm live right now or not, but I think I might be. So, good Friday evening to you. Friday before Christmas. Roads are packed out here with people doing that last minute shopping, right? Not unexpected. So, just wrapped up 2 full days of video interviews. You name it. I mean, just a lot of things going on. And wow, just thinking back and did a number of procedures and just kind of, wow, just got back in and uploaded a couple of videos to the editing team. I think that you guys should see a couple of really interesting videos coming up, and I've got some little sneak peeks for you since you are kind of here with me. And so I'm going to show you those here in a minute, but just want to say hello to everyone and kind of give you a rundown on how it went today. Very exciting. I just have to click a button or two here to get things right, and then we'll be good. Let me just do this real quick. Please bear with me a moment. Chris, Karen, Jackie, and Judy, hi to all of you. Mary Beth, Core, howdy, howdy, howdy. Okay, got that done, so I can close that down. So hey, hope you guys all had a wonderful day, and let me tell you what, it has been a long 48 hours that we've had with our production group, and we had some really exciting videos yesterday and also today. I think today was even a little bit more exciting than yesterday. Woo! I'm thinking about not going fishing tomorrow. It's about 75 degrees. It should be a perfect day for it, but I think I'm just going to take a day and rest. I think I need it. Hey, Jackie. Glad you're enjoying the Meta 7. That's wonderful. I always like to hear those reports. Thank you very much. So I just sent off to the editing company, our editing group, 2 videos that we did today that we actually split with the production company because they wanted all the videos for the 48 hours that they were here. And I made sure that we did that. And yesterday, all of the videos went to them. But today, I had 2 videos that actually had 2 parts to videos. So we had two procedures, 2 individuals that are, hey Linda, that are, yeah, so I bet it's colder. Hey Rita, that the individuals had 2 different areas to work on. It was really quite interesting. So we had a young man who was in with 2 horrible toenails that needed to be removed, and he needed to be put on antifungals to prevent the return of the onychomycosis, which is a severe nail fungus that he had. So that one, we did 1 nail for the production group, and then I did a second nail for our team. Where did I? Oh, here they are. I moved them. I gotta find them, move them around again. So the first one we did for them, and the second one I did for us. And so I'm gonna share you. Oh, wrong one. Here it is right here. So it's pretty awful looking just at this stage, but that's what it looked like. Colton, Washington, I mean, we are going to have a nice, warm, pretty day tomorrow. If I can find somebody who wants to go fishing this evening, we may roll out of here tomorrow, but I'm kind of thinking probably just a down day would be a good idea tomorrow. So I'm still debating. I've got another hour or 2 to decide, and feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about the last 48 hours of videoing and procedures and clinic and extra long clinic day today for me. So, yeah, that's a yuck one. The other nail was much worse than this one. This one he had trimmed quite a bit out, but it needed to be removed as well. So that's pretty awful. I know some people don't like nails, and so we removed them. So I'm going to take this down. And then we had a second procedure, also 1 patient with 2 problems, and this patient had 2 smaller but still significant pilar cysts. And the first one I did for the production company, and then the second one I did for us. Of course, I shared the 2 extra videos that I did for us. I shared those with the production company as well. And they can just download those when they get back to their home state. They're flying out this evening. And so this is just a little snapshot of the second pilar cyst. It was much larger than it looked, so it broke in half. The first one was smaller, and it came out in a single small, looked like a little onion that came out. It was really pretty, a pearl onion type size cyst. This one was turned out to be larger, so as I was pulling it out, it actually broke in half, and so then I gave it a good squeeze, and we got quite a bit more out, and then we were able to reach in and gently tug it out from the bottom and get the whole cyst out. So it came out, and it was awesome too. So it was really cool today that we were able to split those in half with them, and so that we got some content for our team too, because we're going to need some new videos coming out in the next week or two, so we'll see those. And hi, Nancy. And I think you might be right, Linda. Maybe taking a day off tomorrow, kicking back and catching up on some kind of reading or sleep or who knows what. Just a day off might be a really good idea tomorrow. I'm starting to warm up to that idea. But today I'm fasting, so I did my fast today instead of yesterday, as you know, because we had our Christmas party yesterday, and I wanted to be able to enjoy all the wonderful treats that everybody brought in. There were more vegan options yesterday, so I really enjoyed that. Yeah, somewhere, Nancy, right? So you guys got to see a little sneak preview, pictures of a couple of videos that'll be upcoming on our main channel probably in the next week or two. Or sooner. We'll see how they go. But with Christmas coming up, we don't expect them to work through that, this holiday time. And we hope that they'll enjoy that time with their families, and that we'll have some new material for you guys to enjoy next week after Christmas, and then into the following week. We do have clinic, believe it or not, Christmas Eve. We'll have a half day. I don't think there'll be any procedures. It'll probably be just a lot of urgent care and refills and things like that. We'll take care of our patients there. And then Christmas Day, Tuesday, and then Wednesday through Friday will be a full schedule. And so you never know what is going to happen. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll get something interesting then, so we can kind of keep this new material coming in, because I seem to be doing real well from the the standpoint of regeneration, getting better control of instruments and hands, and not shaking as much. Still a little bit. Have to admit that. Still a little bit of some involuntary, a little bit of shaking and jittery kind of stuff. Not terrible. Does not affect the procedures that we're doing at all. So certainly feel very comfortable with that, and that's important, because I have to feel comfortable that my skill set is okay, so the patients will be safe, and certainly I do feel that and have felt that for some time. But it's also nice to make a pretty video as well, and I'm fairly self-conscious of that. If I'm shaking and jittery and that kind of thing, I just don't like that. I really don't like it, and I know people don't want to see that. It makes some people nervous when they see somebody doing even a minor procedure. If they've got a bit of a tremor, it makes them feel like, wow, should this person be doing these kind of procedures? And that's a question that I frequently ask myself too, because I don't want to be doing something that I'm not competent to be able to do, physically able to be able to do. Let's face it, I mean, even if I have the knowledge, I still have to have the physical skills to complete the job. So if I was a pilot and I developed Parkinson's, and I no longer felt that I could properly control the aircraft, I would not need to be flying. And the same is true if I'm going to be doing surgical procedures. I should be in very good control of my faculties, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and all those things, or I shouldn't be doing them. I feel like I'm in a good place, and the healing continues with the damage that I had from my neck, and then the repair, and subsequently I should feel comfortable with those things too, and I do. So I do continue to do the procedures, and will, and if I ever get to the point where I need to stop, I'm sure somebody will let me know. I'm hoping you guys will keep an eye on me, make sure that things look right. I know you do, and the shaking is not. I agree, Nancy. Thank you. I appreciate that. The shaking is not so bad now. I usually mention it myself, and it's getting a lot, but it is better, and that makes me smile because I want to be able to keep doing what I'm doing. I want to continue to make the videos. I enjoy making the videos, and I know you guys enjoy watching them, and lots of people around the world do too. And I want to be able to continue to do that. So, and I appreciate those of you who stuck with me during, the difficult time that I have had with, my procedures and with, my healing and so forth. And I went for a while without doing procedures, and we had to just kind of recycle some old material and just to kind of keep the main channel interesting. It's always gratifying to see new people subscribing, even today when we've been around for a number of years. So some people are still finding our channel and subscribing, and thank you guys are awesome. Thanks. You really make me feel good. Make me feel fantastic. But I'm going to tell you this. I gave this production company, I gave them my best stuff. Okay. We had wonderful patients who participated and let us video them and their experience in the clinic, even in the non-surgical settings. And we had, I think we ended up doing 5 really good procedures in 2 days, which is a lot more than we normally do in a 2-day period. So, we feel really like, one of the last things I said to the production team was, I said, I don't think I left anything on the field. I think you guys got my best. And I really do think they did. I think they got a really good snapshot of what we do and what makes us sort of what I think is somewhat unique, or at least different in a lot of ways from other clinics. And I think that we shared the way we do, way we practice medicine and what makes us who we are. And I feel very comfortable that when they sit down and quite frankly, there's more than, my goodness, there's more than 20 hours of video that they made. Everything from interviewing Abby and the DW to interviewing me to interviewing patients to interviewing staff. Let's put it this way. The number of individuals who were involved was 25. We had 25 different individuals who were videoed in one sense or another to help us put together the information and the video that we got. So we had a lot of help. We had a lot of people that played along and were good sports about participating with their procedures. And so I'm grateful to them, and I'm grateful to those that allowed us to share some of their non-surgical kind of issues. And it makes me really feel good that I think we did our best. And so I'm going to say this, if they get this material and we don't have a network that's interested, I'm going to feel like I did my best, and I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to feel like, you know what, we gave them our best shot. We gave our all. We gave them good material, and if it doesn't work, well, then it wasn't meant to be, because we did our best. I'm glad I'm not sitting here with you tonight saying, you know what, we really didn't have any good procedures for them, or patients were grumpy or anything like that. I think we really did, as a clinic and as a group of patients that have been a part of my family, and I've been a part of their family for many, many years. I think they really stepped up to the plate, and we hit a home run. So if I can use a sports analogy there, I think it was, I really feel good that we did a good job. And so now it's all up, it's out of my hands now. It's out of my hands completely. And I'm in a good place with it. I think that again, I think it went very, very well. I think we did a good job for them. And if they make a what they call a teaser reel, which is really only a 5 to 7 minute video, that's what ends up on the desk of an executive somewhere at a network. That's what they look at. If they look at that and they're not interested at all, then we're finished. And I'm not going to go through this again, because it's a lot of work to put out there. It's a lot of work on behalf of or by the staff and patients and all of that. And so I'm not going to do this again. So if they come back to me and say, we like it, we've got an interested network, and now we want to do a pilot show, then we're going to move forward, and we're going to go in high gear, and we're going to do that. We're going to do it as professionally and quickly and as lovingly as possible, and we're going to get them something that they can actually air. In fact, I think there was enough video that they could probably put together a pilot just out of what we've already given them. If you really want to know the truth, I think they got enough material. So I think I'm going to be okay with however this turns out. I've accepted that we did our best, and I'm real hopeful, right? I'm hopeful that this will go forward. I think we have something to offer. I do. And so what can I say, right? That was it. And so I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that wow, what an experience. What an honor to be chosen, for a production company to spend the money to send, a crew in to do the video work, to do the interviewing and all of that. Amazing. But if it doesn't go any further than that, then we'll keep doing what we're doing now. We'll keep with our videos on our YouTube channels and continue to, certainly, do what we're doing and do what we love doing and be happy about it, because we truly are blessed, and it's truly what an experience. I think that just to be able to to have somebody interested enough to do what they've done and spend the money that they spent to come get this footage from us is awesome. So anyway, I love you guys too. Linda, you're awesome. You guys are fantastic. I feel really, really blessed to have you in my life, and my whole family does. And so I hope your days are going great. And that's right, Nancy. A great experience either way. So we'll know something, right? We'll know something probably in they say it could take months. So we may get a call in a month. We may get a call in 2 months. But they promise to keep us updated and posted. And they realize that we put a lot of work into this too. So I know that they're going to do a great job, and they're going to really put something special together that hopefully is going to get us the attention I think that we'd like to see. So I feel good about all of that. So how are you guys all doing? I see Seeker. I see Judy. Well, I am sincere, and I am concerned, and I do care about my patients. And we had some really exceptional time today with some patients who've been with me for years and years. And I've been with them through the thick and the thin and the ups and the downs. And, they love me and I love them. And just a real special stuff that we had today. So, I hope that, yeah, right, Cor, I agree. I'm letting go. I put it out there. Like I said, I think we put it all out there for them to see. And I'm hopeful. I am. I'm hopeful. So I hope you guys are all getting your Christmas shopping all done and ready for family time. And if you're cold someplace, I hope you get snow and it's beautiful. And if you're in Texas, it's gonna be a brown Christmas. If I look a little wiped out, I might be a little wiped out. I mean, it's been a long day. It's been a long 2 days. We filmed for 16. I sat down. We filmed and worked on this for 16 hours yesterday, and then we put another 8 hours in today. And I think that's somewhere around 20 plus hours of video time that we did. So, yeah, I'm probably a little dehydrated. I don't think I drank enough today. So it's my fasting day, and I don't feel hungry. I really don't feel tired. I feel this emotional release now that we've been through so much, because there was a lot of when you go back into your history and you've got so much when you've had a lot of trauma and you've had a lot of pain and you've been through a lot, and then you sit down and you go through that with somebody who really wants to get into your past. It can be emotionally draining. It really can be, and it was for me. And what really made it more difficult, I think, was that a lot of the things, a lot of the questions that I answered, and a lot of the video that I produced, we went over it several times. So we would do it. We did the same questions early and then later, and then again even with patients. So sometimes it was going through that same material a number of times, and it was a lot like having a 20-hour counseling session where you feel at the end, you feel so much better. You feel that it was cathartic and that you had the opportunity to get into those cobweb areas that are from way back when, and talk about all the way back to your youth and the things that you dealt with as an individual, and things that you've overcome in your life, things that the painful things and the joyous things that you went through. I mean, everything. We don't. I don't think we left anything. I don't think we left any stones unturned, so to speak. So if I look tired, I'm not physically tired. I'm more emotionally kind of, that I can relax now. And wow, that's all I can say at this point is amazing. Okay, Nancy, let's see. No hubby, but you fur babies. Well, fur babies are awesome. Kids are in other states. Shopping and sending is all done, so now you get to enjoy the videos. You know what, Crowbar? It was a lot like, in some cases, being on a witness stand. I've never done that. I did testify once for somebody, but that was a long time ago, many, many years ago. But I didn't find that as stressful. I didn't find that this was a different kind of stress. I think this was an emotional kind of stress. So what can I say? There it is. It's out there now. And so there's a lot of video. There's enough video where if a person were to take all that footage, they could actually write a biography, I think, about me and my family up to this point. You could take that video and you could write a book. I think we went through that much. It was amazing. Hi, Teresa. I'm just hanging out right now, decompressing from the day. I fed the fish. Just found out one of the pumps is out, so I'll have to get somebody out toward the end of next week and replace the skimmer pump on the koi pond. And so we need to get that done, but that'll be after Christmas, of course. And so here I am with a little water, and I'm going to enjoy that. And in a few minutes, probably going to go in and sit with the darling wife, and we're going to talk about all that we've been through in the last couple of days, I'm sure. She spent most of the day today with her foot up. She's doing very well following her bunion surgery, but she's still recuperating. Yeah, Cor, I think it's healing and exhausting. I think there is a healing aspect when you go back through some of that pain that you've experienced in life, and you kind of recreate a lot of what you've been through, and it is healing in a lot of ways. And I've lost people that I love that were very close to me in the past, and so rehashing that is healing in a way. Yeah, and it's emotionally draining too. So like a counseling session, a really, really long one for a couple of days. Coming out in some ways like group therapy, in other ways like one-on-one kind of discussions, but getting a chance to share those stories was cathartic, like I said, in a lot of ways. You got to get going, Kira. Okay, well, we'll see you when you get back. You're going to be off for a little bit of time, I understand. Seeker, you're having a veggie sandwich. Well, fantastic. We had somebody brought in a fantastic lunch today with some veggie sandwiches and veggie rolls. It's hard to describe them. They're more like giant burritos, and so I collected a few of those and put them in the fridge, and so I'll enjoy one or two of those tomorrow, so they won't go to waste. I just don't like waste at all. Yep, the DW needs to rest, and so she'll be in the recliner for most of the day tomorrow, I'm sure, and I probably will be just spending the day with her tomorrow. Yep, no school means no work. So Abby is finished, I believe. They're all done now for the break. So she's going to have to find fun things to do, and I'm sure that Abby and I will find some fun things to do together over the next week. Even though I have to work, we'll still find some things to do. Hi, Bonnie. Nice to see you this evening. So we've just been talking about the last couple of days of spending time with a video crew and capturing a lot of what's gone on in the clinic and what we do, and getting stuff on film for a production company to build what they call a teaser video, which is a short video that they send to the executives at the networks to see if there's any interest. And if they all come back and say there's no interest, then we know we give our best and we're done. If we get some interest and they want to see more, then that's where we would come back and we would create a pilot show, and which would be very interesting to do. I think it would be fun. A pilot would actually be something that would be airable on a television network. So I'd like to do it. I really would. I admit it. I'd like to do it. I think it'd be just a tremendous experience and a blast to do. Bonnie, she is so hard to get to stay still. I have asked her to stay in that chair and to keep her feet up, and her follow-ups have been pretty good. She's had 2 follow-ups with the podiatrist, and both of them, she says, have gone well. She's been chided for walking too much, but at the same time, he has told her that she's healing very well. So I think in a way he's encouraging her a little bit to get up more. So hopefully she'll do a little better job this weekend of taking it easy. So I'm going to go inside now and take it easy and enjoy some family time. But I wanted to share with you guys the day and give you the little sneak previews on a couple of those videos that we did today. No sneak previews on the stuff from yesterday. That was all for them, so they got all of that stuff. And hopefully it'll end up in a show someday. Who knows, right? Jackie, nice meeting you, and you have a wonderful weekend too, and all of you have a great weekend, and you might see me again. I might come on. Who knows? We might talk about stuff. Bring your questions. I had somebody emailed me with some questions, and I'll try to get to that. So if you emailed me and you're waiting on an answer and I haven't gotten to you, then I want to apologize that I haven't gotten to you yet. My promise is I will always answer your emails as soon as I can, and I will prioritize them appropriately. So I always try to get back with you, even if it's not right away. Your daughter can't believe you went vegetarian. You're the #1 carnivore there. Well, I'm glad you didn't order steak. I really am, Linda. I think you're going to really be happy that you're making those decisions because you're going to be healthier for it. You really are. I know I am. I certainly am. I'm much, much healthier today than I was 8-10 months ago. So, Merry Christmas, Lori. Hi. I tried, Chris. I try to answer them pretty quickly whenever possible. Sometimes we had some issues today with one of our supplement production companies that we use. They needed files, so the DW worked on phone calls and getting vector files on labels and things like that we have to work through for our products. And this was for some more vitamin D. We're actually, once again, seeing the vitamin D moving quickly, and so we're replenishing our vitamin D supply with a different manufacturer. We sort of alternate between 2 of them. Oftentimes we will have them both working simultaneously on different products. So we own the files. We pay to have the artwork done, and so if we move an order to the other company, we expect them to send those files for us or send them to us, and then we'll forward them on. But we pay for that artwork, so we expect them to work with us on that. And even though they didn't get the business, that we still expect them to continue to show good faith and to deliver to us those files when we paid for them, right? So we had one company that didn't send us the files when we requested them a couple of weeks ago, and the other company that's manufacturing was once again requesting the files from us, and we thought they had been sent. So that's when the DW goes to work, and she makes sure that we get those files. and they know that if they expect our continued business in the future, that they're going to cooperate with us even if they didn't get the business on that particular order. So we expect to be treated fairly, and we expect them to behave professionally and to release those files to us. And we shouldn't have to ask multiple times, and we let them know. So there you go. Still waiting for your appointment, Chris. Okay, yep, I'm looking forward to hearing back from you on that. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate that. That's sweet. Take care of me. So I'm going to say goodnight, and thank you all for dropping by and hanging out with me for a little while on the Vignettes channel. I really enjoy this. I really feel this is kind of a good place to come and talk and share the experiences that I have as a physician. And you guys are really supportive, and I appreciate you very much. And you are all in all different places all over the world, and I enjoy your feedback. I enjoy your comments. I enjoy your support, and I enjoy when you think something's not gone right that you let me know. Either way. So that kind of feedback is it's really important. It's important for me. I have to feel I need to know if something's not right. And I know you guys will let me know, right? All right, so that's it. So good night, and all of you. I'm sure I'll be on again because I know I'm working again before Christmas. But if I don't see you again between now and then, or we don't see each other, so Merry Christmas to all of you. And hopefully I'll be back on again soon, maybe tomorrow. If I have something interesting for you, we'll do that. And cabbage. Listen, I'm fasting right now. Cabbage sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna have a vegan roll tomorrow. A couple of vegan rolls that I saved from the meal today. So again, I don't want to see food wasted. So anyway, Merry Christmas. If I don't see you again, if I do see you again, well, Merry Christmas anyway, right? So have a great evening, and I'm gonna go in and hang out with the DW and Abby, and we're gonna have some family time. So God bless you all, and good night.